Austin Aries, I kicked your tonight! Cutler! 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 You wanna come interfere? Well, I got my big piece of doom! And I got my Mr. Miracle Marius at my side! Marius and I, 2-on-2! No. We got 3-on-2, Daddy! Marius! What's gonna happen when it's the 3 of us and the 2 of them?
It's pretty obvious that when you combine the 3 of us, it makes the family of darkness, and together you can't beat a family that fights together. At the Red River Rumble, we're gonna get our revenge on those 2 punks. We are gonna win. We're gonna make a name for ourselves at the expense of Austin Aries, the ace of Ring of Honor, and that prospect they call Jon Cutler.
Doom! What are you gonna do tonight to Austin Aries? Ah! What are you gonna do to Cutler? Do you see that? That's barely legal!
We're ready. Well, it's a semi-main event. Of course, the main event will be the Red River Rumble, where 30 wrestlers will be trying. They will be trying for a spot.
Saying a lot because they're all pretty loose up there.
But it looks like the numbers are working the same way. Before it was Stardom against Aries with now.
Right, and Marius and Stardom have been working together for quite a while now. They've got a lot of good continuity.
But I think that the fans here are totally behind Aries, totally behind Cutler. Cutler actually from this community, from the city of Selkirk.
That explains it, Wayne. That explains a whole lot.
I don't know, Christian. I think that's an insult.
That is, Wayne. He drinks the water in Selkirk, obviously, right out of the river.
Well, the fans here, I don't know what they've been drinking, but they're wild. They are wild here. We wish we had a microphone closer to the audience because they are going nuts.
They're nuts, all right, Wayne, and they're enjoying Steeltown wrestling, and you can't fault them for that. Not that one.
Well, this is possibly the greatest match, individual match, Steeltown Pro Wrestling. Well, not counting your matches, Christian.
That's right, Wayne. I was
But
waiting for that.
aside from your matches, this might be the greatest match Steeltown Pro Wrestling has run in the last year. They've been only together for about a year. this could be one of the top matches.
I would agree. Until my next match, Wayne. Until my next match.
Well, people might dispute that, but we'll see what happens here. But the match is yet to begin. We can't prejudge a match because sometimes, well, you just never know what's going to happen. Now, this is very rare. The referee apparently is a woman.
Yes, a woman referee, and she's quite a competent referee, too.
Yes, well, I'll tell you, just shows Steeltown Pro Wrestling. They are the innovators. They are the people who try something new. Equality, and what more equality can you have than a woman wrestling, well, refereeing in a semi-main event?
I'm just worried she'll get distracted by Jon Cutler.
Well, that could happen, and maybe that's what Cutler and Aries have in mind, that they can influence the woman. Well, the audience is certainly behind the team of Cutler and Aries. Let's see what Marius. They're just saying boo. They're booing him. You're used to that sound, Christian.
Hey, I don't care whether you cheer or whether you boo.
Okay, now they're going to take a chance. Well. Completely different reaction, definitely. Well, this guy, of course, Ring of Honor, a TNA. Of course, he's been out on TNA and wrestled the dark match for WWE.
That's true. Austin Aries has been around. I'll give him his dues there, but Marius is wily.
And as I said, this is tag team action, and it could be, well, you're working as a team now. But I think we're going to see that Aries is going to be fired up after what happened earlier, of course. Marius especially rushing in the ring, booting him in the head. He was about to beat Rob Stardom. And I think that the revenge factor here for Aries and Marius is going to enter into this match.
Austin Aries is going to regret not taking Jon Marius seriously.
Well, Jon Marius, I don't know anything about this guy. It looks like a vampire. I don't know why he does that. Family of Darkness could be.
I think he is. I think he might even be a cannibal, Wayne.
Well, I'll tell you, I hope he isn't. But Rob Stardom now in the ring, and it looks like he's taunting Jon Cutler. Now, why is he doing that? Jon Cutler, that's like giving a bear a baseball bat and telling him to come at you.
Rob and Jon Cutler have got a storied past, and Rob's been all over him.
Now they're chanting Cutler, Cutler, Cutler. And of course, they're booing. What did he expect? What did Rob Stardom, really crazy, expect to get on the ropes there? Of course they're going to boo him.
Well, it's just a tactic by Stardom. It gives his partner on the apron a chance to rest.
And what's with these dark eyes? Why do they paint their eyes so dark like that?
I don't know. It has something to do with being the family of darkness, Wayne. They're a bunch of crazy dudes led by a really crazy dude.
Well, I'll tell you, really crazy. Family of darkness. Maybe they're just a group of guys that live together and didn't pay their electric bill.
I don't know about that, Wayne. Then they'd be white.
Okay, now let's see. Now, Cutler has a style where he likes to wear his opponent down. A lot of times it looks like the opponent is actually having some offense, but Cutler can take so much punishment that he actually wears his opponent down.
But Stardom's really smart. You see, he dives out of the ring, he gets a breather. That's the way to do it, Wayne. Take your time.
And, well, this Doom, I don't know what to make with that black face paint that he has on. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Apparently he's going to tie his shoe. He's tying his shoelace. And of course, Stardom started wrestling at a used to wrestle with his brother who was 11 years older than him. And actually, they would wrestle during the Hulkamania years. And actually, a funny story about Rob while he's tying him, Rob would sometimes have to go to the bathroom. His brother would make a 10 count, and Rob would have to rush back to the bedroom before the 10 count.
That's how Rob Stardom would be double tough.
Yes, I got that directly from his brother, but that was when he was a youngster. He's a grown man now, and he is now in the ring with one of the best prospects, certainly here in Canada, Jon Cutler. And now here comes Austin Aries.
I think it's the other way around, Wayne. Jon Cutler's one of the best.
Well, you got to hand it. Come on, Austin Aries. This guy is built like an athlete, like an Olympic athlete. Wouldn't you just love to have his physique, Christian?
My physique's just fine, Wayne. I'm very comfortable in my own skin.
Okay, well, I guess that's the way it should be, but here goes. Now this Cutler getting up on the top rope. 260 pounds off the top rope. I don't know if that's safe for him. He could fall backwards onto the concrete floor. Anything could happen.
Well, it's the stupidity of somebody from Selkirk. He doesn't think about that.
Well, Selkirk, a very, very thriving community. They've got a gigantic fish as you walk into the town. A fish about 30 feet tall. What does that mean, Christian?
Well, I think it must mean they drink the water and they eat the fish out of the river.
Well, I guess that's just it. The water, the fish. Okay, what's happening here? We've got somebody. Well,
only somebody from Selkirk would eat a catfish.
I know, that is a catfish as you walk into the town of Selkirk. And of course, we've said many times before, Selkirk, a lot like, for you American fans, a lot like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Steeltown Pro Wrestling, the workers' town, the hard workers' town, that's, if you want a reference point, that's where you should start.
That's right, it's a working man's town, Wayne.
And, well, that's why they appreciate a kid like Jon Cutler who grew up in Selkirk.
Everything's been handed to Jon Cutler on a silver platter.
Well, I don't know about that. Because I'll tell you, this guy, he is really, he's going places. We've said that about other wrestlers, but Jon Cutler seems to be. He did lose when he was on Raw. He did lose the match, I have to say that.
That's probably because Paul Burchill and Rob Stardom had a phone conversation and Rob Stardom told him what to expect.
Well, don't forget that his sister was in that match too, and she was a distraction. Had it been one-on-one, Cutler could have been victorious in that Monday Night Raw match.
That's right, Cutler might have been thinking with the wrong head.
Well, I don't know if we want to be going there, but back to the match here. Austin Aries now, and it's basically, he's under control. Well, he's under control and in control in this match right now with Rob Stardom.
I don't understand why it wasn't getting broke. Stardom was on the ropes.
Well, again, let's hope it's not the influence of that female referee that she was maybe turning the other eye the other way because of the good-looking young man, Austin Aries.
I think maybe Aries gave her a little wink and she just didn't know what to do with herself.
Well, I'll tell you, it wouldn't be the first time he's done that because this guy, well, but look at his athletic ability. This is really something. Now, how is he? Wow, kicked right over that head scissors.
Aries will pay for that. Trust me, Wayne.
But actually, this looks like a very, very good team of Cutler and Aries. They seem to be working very, very well together.
Their continuity is actually pretty amazing, Wayne, but Marius and Stardom, they've been together a long time.
Well, yes.
And that's how you do it, Wayne. That's how you do it.
Well, it was a kick to the lower back, happened so quickly somebody didn't see it. A knee to the back by Marius.
And the referee was distracted by Austin Aries, just as we talked about.
And sometimes things just happen so fast that the referee just can't see this. And she's got this long hair. Maybe it was in her face. Maybe there should be hair restrictions on referees in SPW.
That's a veteran move by Stardom and Marius, too.
But here's another veteran move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What? Get down there and count. 1, 2. Well, you saw that, Chris. The match should be over. It should be over right now.
It should be over, but Marius was smart about it. And now Marius is being really smart, laying the boots to Cutler on the outside.
And the referee is oblivious to the action because she's trying to get Austin Aries out of the ring.
I think she's trying to get a date with Austin Aries.
Well, I could be. We don't have her mic. Maybe we should have put a mic on her next time to find out. But
slow count there by the ref, too.
Well, that's just it. That referee, but it's safe for both teams. I think it's a slow count for both teams. The referee is letting them wrestle. She's saying if you got to beat somebody, you got to beat them good. They've got to be down for at least a 5 count.
And that's the worst thing for Cutler and Aries, to have to actually wrestle Stardom and Marius, because those guys are technicians, Wayne.
Well, I'll tell you, it looks like what we've got here is Cutler is just dead on his feet. It looks like he's out of gas. He's out of gas here. 1, 2. He's still got something, but that's why he's moving on. Because you can't tell a book by its cover. He looks like he's finished, but he's got something left.
How much he's got left in the tank, though, Wayne? That's the question.
Well, he's got an awfully big tank. He's got to be 250 pounds. But now, of course, you can just see really crazy Rob Stardom. He is ready to come in there, and we're trying. It looks like Cutler's going to try lifting Marius back into his own corner and making the tag to Austin Aries. And there is a tag.
There we go.
He made it. Wait a second. Wait a
There was
second.
no tag, Wayne. The referee didn't see it.
I think that the referee's the only one who didn't see it. But it looks like the referee can't see what's happening. Right behind their back. They're double teaming Jon Cutler.
He's tied up now, Wayne.
Oh, this could be a serious injury because he's at their mercy. Those ribs could be caved in at any moment. He could have a kidney, kidney could rupture. This is very...
A vicious kick to the face by Rob Stardom.
He's putting his entire WWE career in jeopardy for this match to go against these mad dogs like Rob Stardom and Marius.
See, that's an issue of Jon Cutler's foolish pride, Wayne. He should have taken his WWE contract and went home.
Well, some people would do that to Cutler. He's rolled him over. 1, 2. Well, I'll tell you, that was an awfully, again, a bit of a slow count there. I thought he should have had him there.
That was awfully delayed, Wayne.
But we're going to have to... down goes Cutler. Cutler is going to be down. They've worked on that back before. That's the same back that got the vicious knee in the back from Marius on the outside of the ring.
And Stardom's going to put him away now.
I don't know what this is going to be, but he's on the top rope. His elbow side, leg drop, flop smash.
Oh, big splash.
He misses on the dive from the top rope. That would have been it. Cutler would have been finished. But listen to the crowd. They're stomping their feet. They're clapping their hands. They're chanting, Cutler, Cutler. The sound is getting louder. The clapping, the stomping is getting even more and more wild. And there's the tag. Now, let's see what's going to happen here. Well, down he goes. Down he goes. Down he goes again. Down he goes a fourth time. Austin Aries cleaning house here, and it looks like...
For how long, Wayne? For how long? Looks like
this could be it right here. This could very well be it. How much more does Stardom and Marius have? Because they have put up quite a battle here. He's asking for one more. He's going to come in. This guy Doom had better do something because he's been pretty. Oh, a drop kick to the head.
Doom's up on the apron. He's ready.
It's going to take a lot more than that. Down he goes.
Oh, and the big guy goes down hard.
He was doomed. I guess you could say he got doomed. Oh, look at that. A flying elbow go right across the ring. He flew right across the ring for that. But he's on the rope. Marius appears to be just took his toe over the rope.
Marius had some in the tank, obviously, in the presence of mind.
And those long, big feet got him over the rope. Now, here goes Cutler. Rolled over. 1, 2, 3. That's
right.
over. It's over.
What did I tell you, Wayne?
Where's the video replay? We want to see the video replay of that. We are going to get the tapes and send them to the commissioner because it looked like his feet were on the rope.
There is no video replay, Wayne. This isn't golf.
Well, I'll tell you, I think this is an upset. This goes down in the books as an upset.